you. Thank you very much for your time.
I'm very good. Congratulations to all of the fast forward achievers. Congratulations, everybody. Great job on your fast forward achievements.
Yeah, maybe maybe you want to say something for those who never met you in person. This is the first time seeing your face, so maybe you can introduce yourself and say something so that they can know you better.
Oh, well, thank you, Lizaimi. So my name is J Nobel. I am originally from Ireland. Do you need to translate, or can I speak in English?
I think they can understand you. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I'm originally from Ireland. I now live in Dallas, Texas, with my beautiful wife, Tanya, and I have two daughters, Lauren, who is 14, and Rebecca, who is 11. And 14 years ago, my father got sick with a very serious health challenge. And my father was told to go on some treatments that would make his hair fall out and he would feel very sick, but he had to go on these treatments. 3 months into the treatments, and my father was told two things. Number one, there has been no improvement in your health, none. And you must continue with more treatments. Number two, the treatments are going to cause permanent damage to your lungs. So my father was in a tough position. He had to continue the treatments or else his sickness might get the better of him, but the treatments were causing problems with his lungs. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so I told my father, tell your doctors you need to take a break. And I am going to go and find the most powerful health technology that I can find. And I'm a big believer in the power of prayer, in the power of thought. And back in 2009, 14 years ago, there was nothing online. You could not find a SIA online. There were no videos. There were no presentations. And through a chance phone call, I heard about a SIA. 5 days into my search, I believe it was a prayer answered. 5 days into my search. And I was fascinated by these molecules that signal and communicate the messages for health and healing in the body. And so I flew to Salt Lake City to meet Verdis Norton, the founder of ASEA. And I met an atomic medical physicist, a brilliant scientist that had stabled these molecules. And so I met a brilliant scientist and I met a brilliant businessman. And together they explained what ASEA was. And I got it. If your cells can't signal, nothing else matters. And so I also heard the story of where they turned down a lot of money. It's been reported about $80 million. They said no to the pharmaceutical company, and they said yes to a handful of people. And I said, I like the sound of that. This is a good man. This is a good company. And I started shipping the product to my father. And within 4 months, my father was 100% healthy. He was totally healthy. He was whole again. My wife had an amazing experience. In 24 hours, discomfort and pain in my wife's body disappeared, just disappeared. And this was 10 months after giving birth to my first daughter. She had a lot of discomfort for 10 months. We tried all sorts of other supplements, juices and pills and chiropractors and massage therapists and all sorts of things. Nothing worked. ASEA, 1 day, my wife is pain-free. And so at that point, I knew that this technology contains things that no other product contains. It can do things that no other product on the planet can do. And I said, I have to go tell the world that this technology exists. Now, I was very, very busy building a financial services company. I was working anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. I was working very, very hard, helping build this company with a business partner. And so when ASEA crossed my path, because I was looking for something for my father, it was a horrible time. It was a terrible time to start a business. But I learned how to work smart. I learned how to have conversations with people in the cracks of the day. I call it weaving the business into your busy schedule. And I learned how to do that very successfully. And I became a diamond within my first year. And the business continued to grow, continued to develop. We attracted just beautiful people into our business. We saw incredible things happen to people's health. We started to make money, and we started to make more money, and more lives changed, and we earned more money. And it's been an absolutely amazing journey. And today in the company, we have 39 members of the $1 Million Earners Club, and we have 4 members of the $10 million Earners Club. And it's the last 14 years have just been the most amazing experience of my life. And when I say the best is yet to come, I know it sounds like a cliche. Does that translate, Lazaimi? Everybody says that. Oh, the best is yet to come. But I know this company very, very, very well. I know this company very well. I know things that I'm not allowed to talk about. The best is yet to come. There are big things happening in ASEA. I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't talk about it. But there are amazing things that are happening in ASEA. The best is yet to come. This has just been the warm-up of the race. So we are very, very excited. Now, of course, we're very excited about this year's convention. Can I talk about convention?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
We're very excited about this year's convention. There's going to be some exciting announcements at this year's convention. And I believe there's a saying in our business that the closer you get to the center, the stronger your power, the more power you have. So the closer you get to the center of whatever you're doing, whatever your world is, whatever your focus is, the closer you can get to the center, the more powerful you become. Well, the center of ASEA is in 2 places. It's number 1 at our global convention, and it's number 2 at our headquarters in Salt Lake City. That's as close as you can get to the center of ASEA. Our big global convention where people come in from all over the world to be close to ASEA. And then the headquarters with the executives and the manufacturing facility, the only place in the world that makes redox signaling molecules outside of the body. You cannot get closer. You can't get closer to ASEA than convention and the headquarters in Salt Lake City. And so I am so passionate about people coming to convention and coming to the headquarters so they can get close to the center, because I know it will give them power when they speak about ASEA. So with that being said, Lazaimi, let me hand it back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Alan, for your introduction.